With a lot of effort and great ideas from the team, we've made the world's biggest casting machine work very efficiently to create and radically simplify the manufacturing of the car.
Big news! Tesla's reputation is going to skyrocket, as their Model 2 will be their most popular vehicle yet. And not only will it actually make all-electric vehicles the norm in the automotive world, but the price of the $25,000 Tesla may become the norm as well. But what will Tesla do to make it as popular as they say? And when is it going to be available in your country? Join us as we take a look at Tesla's all-new Model 2. Tesla has been receiving a lot of competition in recent years. Many of its competitor car brands came out with their own EV models. And there were even new all-electric brands that emerged in the recent past, like, for example, Rivian and Lucid Motors. Also, the whole EV craze even managed to resurrect brands that have long been defunct, like Hummer, with their all-new Hummer EV. Despite all this, Tesla remained the king of EVs. Their flagship Tesla Model S is still one of the most popular all-electric vehicles, almost 9 years after its original introduction. And the Model 3 and Model Y are the two best-selling electric vehicles of all time. In fact, the total production numbers of these two vehicles combined amount to over 350,000 units produced, which is extremely impressive. Have you ever considered buying a Tesla? And if so, which one would you pick for yourself? Be sure to leave your thoughts in the comments section down below. Plus, let's not forget that upcoming Tesla Semi is going to be a competitive revolution when it comes to trucks and big rigs, as they'll primarily be much cheaper to run since they don't need to be refueled. They'll also be one of the most powerful big rigs on the market. Also, Elon even went ahead and announced that Tesla Semis will be level 5 autonomous, which means that the driver is going to be completely optional in the near future. And even though they're currently not 100% autonomous, level 2 autonomy allows the driver to relax and cover longer distances. This will make the trucking profession way less stressful and much more convenient, and it will also lower accidents involving trucks by a huge number. Oh, and they're finally starting delivering semis to customers, the first of which was Pepsi. However, before we continue, we need to remember that all EVs are still very expensive, which is the major drawback of the whole segment. For example, a Tesla Model 3 or Model Y that is modestly equipped will set you back a whopping $50,000. And even a tiny super mini EV like the new Honda E or the new Fiat 500e will still cost you more than $35,000 to buy. And those cars will have a lower output, lower range, and they'll be completely impractical for any serious use compared to the aforementioned models. Even the cars that are directly competing with the Model S and Model Y, like for example the Toyota BZ4X, cost over $40,000 for a baseline model, which is a huge lump to throw at a mid-size crossover, especially if you compare the price to its petrol-powered or hybrid equivalent. But even though EVs require a premium to be bought, and even though Teslas are especially pricey for what they are, their models are still, by far, the most sought-after and most technologically advanced all-electric vehicles in existence. Tesla plans to make its brands even more popular, and their upcoming models is said to be the most popular and best-selling cars the brand has ever offered. What will Tesla do to make it as popular as they say? So, Tesla has found out that their best course of action will be to actually make an affordable EV, which is going to be the Tesla Model 2. In fact, Elon Musk has already stated on numerous occasions that Tesla will soon start making a $25,000 EV. To do this, Tesla will implement their new 4680 type battery packs, which are much faster, logistically simpler, and 50% cheaper to produce compared to the previous type of batteries that Tesla's been using. This has been achieved by reducing the number of welds per cell to 2, and since the pack needs only 830 cells, this slashed the total number of welds to 1,660. This will make the production process way more economical and faster than earlier, which would therefore allow Tesla to make huge quantities of Model 2s for a lower price. Also, Tesla could hypothetically transfer its production to China. Tesla has already expressed their interest in moving a segment of its production to China, since the workforce in China is, albeit more expensive than ever, still significantly cheaper than the workforce in the US. Considering the fact that many of Tesla's competitors have already done just that, establishing a factory, there won't be anything out of the ordinary. Plus, the quality of products that come from China has gone up recently, so Tesla's overall quality control won't go down. When is the new Model 2 coming out? The Tesla Model 2, or Model Q as the name is still not definitive, is most likely coming sooner than expected. In fact, some leaks even say that it'll be presented in 2023 and then it'll hit the markets by 2024. Elon Musk has even said in the past that it'll come out in 2022. However, he backtracked on his statement in 2021, saying that although it's still planned, Tesla has too much on its plate to fully embrace the development of a completely new platform, and that further development will be delayed due to this. Also, the current financial crisis made car manufacturers much more careful when it comes to investing, as literally everything concerning production is completely unstable. In fact, due to the said instability on the market, Toyota's CEO has recently made a mistake that will cost the company dearly. And if you want to learn more about this, click on the link on your screen now. However, on Tesla's recent earnings call, Elon said that he didn't want to reveal exact dates, but that the focus of the new vehicle development team has been the third platform, which we would assume refers to the Model 2. He also said that it'll be a smaller car compared to the Model 3 and Model Y. This was especially interesting because it was the first real mention of this anyone's ever heard in over a year. We believe that the upcoming car will be a subcompact or small crossover. Also, it's extremely likely that there will be a second vehicle on the same platform later down the road, just like the Model Y came out after the Model 3. One thing is for sure, Tesla is definitely working on a new, affordable platform. And we believe that it'll be outed to the public in either late 2023 or early 2024. Either way, we can't wait to see the product of hard work that Tesla is putting into the new platform. However, before we go completely on board the hype train, we have to consider that although the Model 2 is definitely coming, we have to keep in mind that Elon hasn't really been consistent with his statements concerning the vehicle's future. And we all know that Elon promises a lot and rarely delivers on his promises in time. I mean, the Cybertruck, which had been revealed to the public 3 years ago, is yet to start delivering. Also, the Semi took more than 3 years to actually start being used on the road. Plus, the Model 3 and Model Y, which are the company's best-selling vehicles, initially had a myriad of problems due to the fact that Tesla rushed the production so that they could meet deadlines. Oh, and let's not forget the fact that both the 3 and Y were said to be the cheap introduction to the EV segment, as they were initially very affordably priced, but the baseline model costing around $37,000 initially. Tesla soon decided to raise the prices of their vehicles to a staggering $48,000. Therefore, even though the initial Model 2s might actually cost $25,000, which we highly doubt taking into consideration the current state of currencies in general, they'll most likely inflate the price soon after its conception. So, even though we honestly do believe that the new Model 2Q is coming, and even though we believe that it'll come in the very near future, we aren't sure that Elon will actually deliver on the many promises he gave to the public concerning the car.